Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. So the opening card that we have for today is the Seven of Pentacles. And so we are in an energy of having patience and preparing for something that we are building in the near future. It's actually, if you're a gardener, a good time to start sowing your seeds. And this is a person who is observing what's worked in the past, what they want to do differently this time, and so there is a space of learning that we're stepping into today and having some patience. You can see that the person in this card has two different colored boots on, which is that they're actually, standing in between two different worlds and two different situations. So if you can imagine someone who's looking back at the harvest of last year and what worked, and also setting aside some time to plan in regard to where they want to go in the future. That's the opening energy that we have for today. Now the challenge that we have that's coming in today is this new beginning, is this new project, this new energy, this like fire of spirit that we really want to start happening, and if you can consider, like, I just really want to grow vegetables, right? Like, I work in a garden center and people are like, I just want to really grow vegetables, and I'm like, that's great, but please don't start, you know like a couple weeks ago, it's like, please don't start your tomatoes right now because they are going to be overgrowing in your living room before you can actually plant them outside, right? So there's this new beginning, this new project, which is actually a challenge to us because we can't get there yet. We can't get over our knees or jump over our knees, as my teacher used to say. Catherine, you can't jump over your knees. You have to allow some things to like build before you can move forward. So the way we're going to get through the challenge is the Major Arcana of the High Priestess. This is a card that is ruled by the moon and is telling us that, we don't always have to go out there with a machete and tread our path for things to actually build and become. You can see that the figure in this card is sitting in between two different colored pillars. So there is a space of observation and watching your own instincts and how you want to respond to a situation. And ultimately, that's how we get through this challenge. Even though we really want to act, there's a period of waiting and allowing and witnessing and following your instincts, which is what the moon is all about. This card is ruled by the moon. We are in a time of a dark moon right now, and so there is this energetic of allowing things to be seen, allowing things to be revealed, which happens on times during times of the new moon and full moon, as the tides go to their greatest peaks and their deepest lows. We get to see more, and we see more in ourselves and see more in each other. And so ultimately, how we get through this challenge of this new beginning that we want to jump over our knees with is actually observing what happens in nature and following our instincts, and when we actually feel the need and is the right time to act rather than going out there and acting right away. So there's definitely a time of waiting that we are sitting in right now. That is a time of actualization, and the overall energy for today is the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely a transition that we're moving through right now. There's a lot of conjunctions going on right now in Pisces, mainly Venus, the Sun, and oh geez, I think Mercury is going in there now too, but Neptune has been in there for a while. So we're getting to see a lot. There's information that's coming in, communications that is coming in, new energies that are coming in, and ultimately things will, as things settle down, as these eight wands that are up in the air actually land a bit, that's when we'll know how to move forward. But right now we're definitely in a period of waiting, allowing, observing, and following our instincts. So as much as, in our culture we've been kind of conditioned to live in our minds and to like just be up there in that part of ourselves, we really are sitting more in our instinctual spaces today and our emotional spaces and feeling how the information lands on us. And in that way, we'll have our lives stirred up a bit, but they'll be stirring in a direction that ultimately is best for our higher selves. So that is our cards for today, our daily tarot reading. If you would like a personal reading where we look at 12 cards in your 12 house system and also take a look at the astrology of your natal chart and the current transits that are happening right now and how they're likely showing up in your life, go ahead and direct message me and we will set up some time to do that. I hope you have a beautiful Monday and I will see you again soon. Much love to you.